Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Um, I want to talk about YouTubers going too far to gain views and subscribers and make money on YouTube. Allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know for sure, but a lot of people, quite a few people are talking about it. Tasha K, a YouTuber by the name of Tasha K. She's one of the ones. She's like what they call maybe a YouTube journalist. She's one of the gossip. Um, she deals with, I guess, celebrity gossip mainly. But she's kind of like a YouTube journalist. She does interviews. She conducts interviews, and she's pretty. I have to admit, she's pretty good at what she does. I mean, she's got almost 1 million subscribers. She's pretty good at what she does. But she allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, obtained some illegal information from someone connected to the R. Kelly case. And has used it or for content or something like that. Someone leaked some information, I guess from his private phone calls or whatever the situation was. Somebody, I guess that's working in the prison system or something like that, leaked some information, allegedly leaked some information to her. Anyway, she allegedly got some information that she obtained some information that is illegal, because especially when you're dealing with court cases, you gotta be careful about stuff like that. Because when I first heard about it, I was like, well, that's not good. I said, because they can let him off the hook for that, because they can have a mistrial because of that, and they could wind up letting him off the hook. So any technicality, I mean, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I think that any technicalities in a case, any type of technicality, they can dismiss the case. I think that's how Bill Cosby got off, because some type of technicality or something like that. I think that's how he got off. You know, um, you know. But I digress on that. A lot of people are, some people are happy about that. Some people aren't. But I digress on that one. But any time there's like a technicality in a court case or something like that, they can declare a mistrial or something like that. So you got to be sure that everything is kept confidential and stuff like that. You got to make sure that stuff is not being leaked out. The jury, has to be instructed to not say nothing to anybody, to the press or anybody about the case. The jury is instructed to not discuss the case with anybody. And I know I did jury duty years ago, and I did it one time years ago, and they called me again a few years ago, and I had to call and keep checking every day if I was supposed to come in, and I winded up not having to come in. So, but yeah, I think if she in fact did that, that is crazy. They said that she could be possibly brought on federal charges, because that is illegal to do something like that. And my first thought was, well, she ought to know better than that, because she conducts interviews on her channel. She talks about Now, Tasha K is the same one that allegedly got sued by Cardi B because she spread some false information about her on her channel. And you know, I think I did a video discussing that. And you know, at the end of the day, I don't blame Cardi B, because I would have did the same thing, because that's the problem. That is the problem with gossip. That is the problem with gossip and spreading gossip. And a lot of times YouTubers, she's not the only one. She's not the only one. A lot of them do that. They come on here and they spread gossip, or you know, whether it's true or not about someone. They don't know whether it's true or not. It could be about another YouTuber. It could be about a celebrity. And they spread gossip, whether it's true or not, just to get views and subscribers. And it's what people are willing to do, how far people are willing to go to get views and subscribers. That's the thing. And that's problematic. It's problematic because, you know, especially particularly when you commit a crime to obtain some information that you ain't got no business, you know, obtaining or getting a hold of, just so you can get X amount of views and subscribers. Because with YouTube, is this is how YouTube works. You get subscribers, you know, you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I think you might have to have so many views to get monetized. And once you get monetized, but the more subscribers you get, the more better, because the more views you could possibly get. And once you're monetized, the more views you get on a video, the more money you make. YouTube gets a percentage of whatever it is that you make off a particular video. YouTube gets a percentage, because what, you know, how you get paid is when those ads pop up. Those ads pop up on the video, like you go to watch somebody's video and the ads pop up. The only issue that I'm having is those doggone ads are too long. They're just like a video within a video. I mean, they done made them too long now. And that's the only thing that irritates me now. It's like when I go to watching a video and they'll have an ad on for upwards of 45 minutes to an hour, you know. And if you don't get to watching it, because then you forget what you were originally watching, if you get to watching it and really get into the ad. So sometimes they have videos within videos, the other video being an ad. So that's one of my only issue. Like, you know, ads are just too doggone long, but you do have the option of skipping out. You have the option of after so many seconds, click on the skip. Now, some of the bigger YouTubers, like the real huge YouTubers, they have those ads where you can't click out of them, but they don't go for very long. So, but that's pretty much how YouTube works. It's like the more subscribers you have, the more views you could possibly get. The more views you get, the more money you can make off of ad revenue. And that's how YouTubers get paid from their ads. I, of course, am not getting paid because I'm not in a position to monetize yet. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. It used to be that you didn't have to have there was not a cap. You didn't have to have a certain amount, but they changed that. I was really upset when they changed that. But I'm getting there. I'm over 900 now, so I'm getting there. I'm get going at a snail pace. It's a slow process, but views, you know, it's hitting this, you know. But I'm not willing to do some of these things that these other people on YouTube are willing to do. Which means that because I'm not willing to do some of the things that these other YouTubers are doing, means that I have to be more creative with my content. I have to, because there are YouTubers on here that are very, very creative with their content, and they're very creative, or they have a specific type of content that draws that particular audience. It's a large audience that are drawn to that type of content, and so they are successful that way. It depends on your content, depends on what people are drawn to, as far as so you really, when you're a YouTuber like me, I'm not trying to be gossip and talk about people, and it's a lot of things that I'm not willing to do for views and subscribers. So I have to I have to get really, really creative with my content, and maybe doing some editing and some other things that I can do to perk my channel up, to make my videos more interesting, so more people will subscribe and watch. But at the end of the day, I gotta be able to sleep at night. I gotta be able to have a clear conscience with Jehovah God. So I'm not willing to compromise that to make money on here, but a lot of people are willing. It amazes me how far some people are willing to go to, and you go as far as breaking the law, obtaining illegal information, to just so you can get X amount of views and you can make money. A lot of YouTubers depend on the YouTube revenue. YouTube is paying their bills. They depend on it, so some YouTubers won't stop at nothing they'll pull out all the stops and won't stop at nothing. But at what expense? Ultimately, at what expense are you willing? I mean, you got to think about the consequences. I mean, he's selling his soul for views. I mean, those are things that people have to think about, and you have to think what's more important. Making X amount of dollars, or my standing with God. With But like some people don't care about that, Some people don't care, but as I've said in other videos, this is only temporary. Whatever we're dealing with and we have in this lifetime is only temporary. So when you die, you can't take nothing with you. All this is temporary. So what you do in this life is important. People don't think it is, but it's very dangerous thinking for people to not think it is, and so people are just willing to do any and everything to get views and subscribers on here, and that is not good. It's not good at all. Because the problem with this is if that can affect how the case. They can let him off the hook on some stuff. That can impact the victims as well as the families. It can have an impact on the victims as well as the families. So that can be very, very serious. That can wind up being, like the victims involved in a situation that can impact them. I'm not really trying to go into deep into talking about that case, but that can be really, really, really serious. Because if they declare a mistrial or they let him off the hook on some stuff and he's actually guilty, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know for sure. That can be problematic for the victims involved in the case. You know what I mean? So that is just not okay. It's like she done, if allegedly she did this, she done went too far. When you compromising your freedom, and all this, is it really worth it? Is it worth it at the end of the day? The money, you can't enjoy the money. You're sitting up in jail. You can't enjoy the money. She can catch a case go to jail. I mean, it's not, at the end of the day, it is not worth it. And my thing is, I have to be, I have to have a clear conscience before Jehovah God. And I have to, that's a big thing with me. And a clear conscience within myself. So it's just a lot of things that I'm just not willing to do, for views and subscribers. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. How do you feel about YouTubers just doing any and everything out here to gain views and subscribers? Not just her, but because she ain't the only one. But other YouTubers on here, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And go ahead and share my video. Hit that subscribe and hit the notification bell so every time I do a video, you'll be notified. Until the next video, peace and love. This is Sweet June.